commendation is due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The Almighty, in fact, is the only one that can guide to the appropriately proper way of doing things in this life. We therefore pray that He, the Almighty, should continue to bestow His benediction and peace upon our leader, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has invited people to the straight path. Lord, may Allah bestow same upon all of His companions. Amen. My Muslim brothers and sisters, fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the secret and the open. I want you to know that the truer speech is that of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in His book that He revealed. Just as the best guidance is the manner exemplified by our leader Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Therefore, hold fast to the two of them, because they are the strong hope of Allah that shall never get split. You should not preoccupy yourself with any opinion that is contrary to what is in Quran and in Hadith. Because in the two of them, there is sufficiency and the evident truth. What else can be there for us to follow other the truth Allah revealed in His book and His messenger explained to us? It is a well-known fact that the religion practiced by all prophets and messengers of Allah is one. It is because of that reason that the system of calculating the calendar within the Muslims and the Jews is based on the lunar calculation. Unlike what the idol worshippers invented, as known as the Gregorian calendar, which is based on the solar calculation. But we are not surprised, because Muslims and the Jews do meet as partners in a number of things they are practicing. An example of that is that the two of them only consume slaughtered animals. As Muslims do not eat on slaughtered animals, also the Jews do not eat on slaughtered animals. The problem that Muslims are facing in some places is ethnicity, where Jews are allowed to slaughter and some Muslims are not allowed. in such places. That is just the problem we are facing. That one is just ethnicity. But the fact should remain a fact. However, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala already told us, who alladhi arsala rasulahu bil-huda wa dinil haqq, that he is the one who has sent his messenger with the guidance and the religion of truth. For what purpose? لِيُظْهِرَهُ عَلَى دِينِ كُلِّهِ, to make this religion superior to all religions of the world. Allah mentioned this one in Surah Al-Tawbah, Quran chapter 9. He repeated it in Surah As-Saff, Quran chapter 61, and even in Surah Al-Fatih, same is repeated. And when Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was in Mecca, he used to combine facing Kaaba and Al-Aqsa Masjid altogether. In Mecca, because Mecca is towards the south and Al-Aqsa is towards the north, whenever I wanted to pray, he would stand at the back of Kaaba towards the south. With that, he would be facing both Kaaba and Al-Aqsa. But when he migrated from Mecca to Medina, it became impracticable for him to face the two of them. And so, he started facing Al-Aqsa alone, which is towards the north, in anticipation of a revelation that would come to him from above to explain the issue of Qibla that Muslims should be following. And so the Muslims followed him to face Al-Aqsa at that period. But when the Jews started mocking him, saying, Muhammad is saying that his religion is different from what we are doing, why is he now facing our own Qibla? The Prophet ﷺ was not happy with that statement on their part. So he started praying, supplicating, asking Allah to choose their own Qibla. He prayed for a period close to 1.5 years. 1.5 years. Until Almighty Allah responded to his prayer. Unlike you, today you will be praying. You say, I have been praying. No response. So I don't need to pray anymore. Who are you? This Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Jews were ridiculing him, but that one did not make him shake. All that he did was to pray, because prayer is always the sword of a believer. Allah now revealed in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 144, فَوَلِّ وَجْهَكَ شَطْرَ الْمَسْجِدِ الْحَرَامِ. Now you are to be facing the direction of the sacred Masjid, that is the one in Mecca. From that moment, the Qibla changed. And those of you who have gone to perform Hajj and also visited Medina, you went to a place known as Masjid al-Qiblatain, the Masjid of two Qiblas. There was a section of the Muslims of the Sahaba in that particular place on the day Allah revealed that portion of Quran, changing the Qibla. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam now sent someone to go and inform them that the Qibla has changed. They were performing a prayer combined of 4 rakats. The Imam rose up with them to perform the remaining 2 rakats after having performed 2 facing Aqsa. The one sent by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he reached there, he did not wait until they would complete their prayer. He delivered the message. As they rose up to perform the remaining 2 rakats, he said, Qibla has changed, and he read the verse unto them. So their Imam now faced Kaaba and turned his back at Al-Aqsa, and all those who were behind him did the same thing. That is the reason why they named that place Masjid, the Masjid of 2 Qiblas. Those of you who have not performed Hajj, I pray that Allah should be able to go there. This is a religion of simplicity. We are better than enable us to always follow the beautiful teachings of this religion. Someone to say Amen. The Kaaba remained Qibla for us when we are observing Salat and whenever we want to pray. Some of you are thinking that the sky is the direction of prayer. No, it is the Kaaba. Where you are praying, you face the Kaaba. You stretch your hand and pray. And then some of you, when they pray, they used to rub their face with the hands. And this is not found in our Sharia. We do it because people around us are doing it. And that is why your Imam is not doing it. And I know that a number of you has also stopped rubbing the faces whenever they make prayer. Kaaba is the Qibla. When you pray, you put down your hands. That is how we are taught in our religion. We should not remain puppets, following people blindly. What I now want to tell you is that today being Ashuraau Day, what occurred about Qibla occurred about Ashuraau. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to observe Ashuraau when he was in Mecca before the migration. When he migrated to Medina, he continued observing it because, according to Abdullah ibn Abbas, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam on his arrival in Medina saw the Jew observe that same day that his people in Mecca were observing. Are you surprised? You should not be surprised. Mecca, as you know, was established to be for Tawheed before the Qurayshi people turned it into Shirk. But that notwithstanding, there are some things that they continue to do as they find people doing it. So Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam joined them